strictly business, and I see through the face. Doubt is burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it done like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now, told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog, yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk, don't care what they say. I don't got no patience, I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it, running up all these digits, and I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes, I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business, and I see through the face. Doubt is burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it done like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, feel like John Morant, need a triple.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out.
You gotta build suspense, bro.
Building suspense. All right, we on.
We back.
We back. How y'all feeling, man? We back on Down to the Wire, you know. A couple weeks away from week 1.
Yeah, I'm ready to get the season started, man. It's taking way too long.
It does feel like it's dragging a bit, right?
It's been a long off season.
Long off season, bro.
Maybe because like the Jets didn't make the playoffs, so their season ended kind of early, so it's been an extra long off season for me. But yeah, needs to get started.
I almost actually watched Hard Knocks. I was missing football so much. It almost happened for real.
You didn't watch the Giants one?
Nah. I get clips on IG.
Look, you got if that's your team, that's the one time you got to watch it.
So they could do what? Talk about how we didn't sign Saquon Barkley? Like what about watching Hard?
It was all a PR job. It was all a PR job. So when he fires all of them,
What are you talking about,
I
man?
feel like that was the main thing too. Like that's all they talked about.
Barkley, yeah.
It's like we didn't.
Was it now the new one is with the Bears? I think, right?
Yeah,
The in season one.
I haven't watched it.
Nah, I haven't watched it. I saw a couple clips with like Caleb Williams, but I'm probably not watching.
I don't know. I don't like.
I just-
Caleb,
He's nice, man. He's gonna be good.
I don't believe in him.
We can have a rookie of the year conversation.
Him or Jaden Daniels.
I'm going Caleb. He's more set up. He's got everything you need to succeed as a quarterback right now.
That's true. He got all the weapons.
Yeah.
Who are the other rookies though? Like,
Well, Marvin Harrison Jr., Mr. Top
Drake.
fantasy pick.
Drake May's in New England, right? He's terrible though.
yeah. What about Bo Nix?
Neighbors.
What Bo Nix?
Oh.
Malik Neighbors, nah.
I don't believe in Daniel Jones, man.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't believe in Daniel
I
Jones.
just need him to have an Odell Beckham like rookie season and we good.
I feel like he's gonna be like the new Garrett Wilson. Like Garrett Wilson, he has good numbers, but like he was held back by quarterback play. It's like now with like he got Aaron Rodgers, everyone's like, oh yeah, Garrett Wilson. Like imagine if Neighbors had a real quarterback.
The Daniel Jones slander will end this year. That's my bold prediction.
What's his career high in touchdowns? Isn't it like
24.
no? It's not that high, is it?
It's 24, yeah.
Passing touchdowns?
Yeah. It's 24. His rookie year.
His rookie year. So he's only gotten worse. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty low standard.
I'm not going to act like the dude has performed very well. I have faith in him for reasons that I can't really explain other than homerism. So
I feel like he was. I don't know. I didn't know he was. I didn't know that the hate was going to be this strong. It seemed like it kind of came out of nowhere a little bit.
he got drafted high. He's in New York.
It's extra because they didn't keep Barkley. They paid Daniel Jones and they paid him and let Barkley go. So
You seen that one dude, the D1 hater dude, bro? You might not have seen it, PFC. It was terrible.
Noah Lyles or someone else.
No, this dude like played football against Daniel Jones in high school, and like,
Oh, I did see that.
yo,
Right,
it's
yeah.
hilarious.
But then someone else found a clip, and it was like Daniel Jones like juking him or running
He
over him.
like
or
trucked
something.
him.
He trucked
I'm
him.
like,
Yeah.
God, bro.
And, like that's why he's hating on him because he trucked him.
He was like, PFC, this dude who knows what he does with his career now.
He's like a regular dude.
Regular dude's like, yeah, man, we never feared him in high school. Just hating.
And then the internet, of course, found a clip of him getting trucked in high school.
He's like a streamer on Madden, bro.
I gotta find that. I never. This is the first time I'm hearing of that.
Oh man, it's hilarious.
All right. But let's get it going. First off, we drafted. Do we want to take a look at our team?
Nah, I don't want to look at it.
Our team's pretty
trash.
good, bro. It's pretty good. It's alright.
It's pretty trash.
It's alright, man.
I think it'd be pretty
It's average. It's average.
average.
I'm not excited about it, but
Yeah, I'm not excited about it. I don't think we got
because we had Jalen Warren. So yeah, now Jalen Warren was supposed to be what, like a flex for us or something.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be Lad McConkey, bro.
I believe in Lad. He's the only like rookie I think we got, right?
Yeah. I told y'all to draft Keon Coleman. You ain't want to listen to me.
So what
Whatever.
do we do? I mean, do we want to hold them or you want to try to draft?
I mean, you got to hold him.
You gotta hold him, right?
Yeah, I
You
would
gotta
try to
hold
trade
him.
him, but you got to hold him.
Yeah.
At this point, you got to hold him.
Jeez.
It's just like the hammy sucks because it's always the hammies are always all year. Every week he's gonna be day to day.
Yeah. It's almost like you won't be like. you won't feel like you're out of the woods until like week 6. Like let's say he plays week 1, like you won't feel like you're out of the woods till week
Yeah.
6, but like you're still not out of the woods.
Yeah, like
Feel
it
me
can
there?
aggravate. I get it always. It's gonna aggravate at least once in the
Yeah,
year. It's gonna get aggravated.
especially as a
Like,
running back too. It's like
yeah,
Jalen Warren is gonna play every single game
it's
this year.
before the injury, I was really high on Jalen Warren, but now with the injury, it's like
yeah.
I kind of like Najee Harris a lot
I'm not liking the projection for Jalen Warren. I'm not gonna lie. He's
because
projected,
I don't think they're gonna be able to have much of a pass game between Russell and Justin Fields. They're gonna have to run.
man. Yo,
Ah,
have y'all seen that clip of uh? There's a guy like breaking down like Fields passing in like preseason.
Nah,
no.
is
He's
it good or
like,
bad?
it's terrible. Like I've always heard it, right? Like and they said it with the Bears where they're just like he doesn't process well or like he doesn't keep his eyes downfield. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
But like this guy broke down like it was like 10 different plays and they were all from the preseason. So I'm like,
like this preseason.
yeah, like it's all Steelers. So I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
so I'm just like, yo, like this is a lot of like I don't know how many times he's thrown, but like it was a good like 8 to 10 plays where he was just missing open guys because he just had no awareness. He wasn't
Well,
downfield.
well,
he's like a
that
one
means
read. Yeah, he's like a one read guy. Like if his one read's not there, he's like he doesn't know where to go. It's
Yeah.
well,
like
that
he
means
gets
he's
copy
gonna
feed.
be throwing it intermediate to Jalen Warren on the
If he's
little.
on the field, then that's the thing. Jalen Warren.
These are pretty bad. And even to your point, like Lee, like they had one where they were like, hey, here's a pass where like he would have made at Ohio State. Like it was like a play action, like you're making the one read deep. Like if he's open, you
Yeah,
throw it. Guy was
yeah.
open and like he overthrew him. It was behind him. And like the wide
'Cause-
receiver got crushed. Like
Yeah, because his second read is to run.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
he wants to run. You know.
And that's what they showed one where he like the pocket kind of broke down. He scrambled to the left, and there's a guy that's literally I think it's like the tight end is like literally like right in front of him down the
Mhm.
field, and there's a defender. There's like two defenders in front of him, and all he has to do is like just throw it over the top, and it's like he just doesn't see him.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
he kind of scrambles around and like then he just runs
Well,
and gets
they
tapped out of
named
bounds.
they named Russell Wilson the starter though, right? So it's
Yeah.
kind of like you know.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. But I know Russ had like a better year last year, but I still think he's like on the downward trend of his career. But like if they need to combine if they combine the two of them, like Justin Fields' physical abilities with Russell Wilson's like IQ, and like they'd be the perfect
As I
player.
said, Taysom Hill, man. Taysom Hill roll. Just get him on the field, man.
Shout out Taysom Hill. He just got tight end eligibility in Yahoo today. They gave it back to him.
Let's
So,
go, yo, pick him up,
sneaky pick.
pick
for tight
him
end
up,
right there.
pick
Yeah.
him up. Yo, I'm serious right now. Let's get it. Let's get that guy in there.
Is he still what's it called? Is he still like is that still his role? Like with the current team? I really know nothing about the Saints anymore.
I don't know either. I don't.
I feel like he's still their like do it all guy, right? Like he's more of a running back than a receiver at this point, like a running wildcat guy now.
Yeah. I mean I just didn't know since they they drafted Spencer Radler, still have Derek Carr. Just like are they moving away? Oh my gosh. I was saying like are they moving away from that? Like you think?
It's funny because on the live, I see him still.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
back. Is he back?
I couldn't hear anybody, so I had to refresh.
He's back. He's back.
No, but did you repeat what you said, Lee?
What was I talking about? I don't even. Taysom Hill.
The backup quarterback for the
Who's
Saints.
the backup running back for the Saints?
The running back. I mean, yeah.
Isn't Kendra Miller?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're still gonna use Taysom Hill. They're gonna give him his packages. Like, same exact role.
I
But.
mean, it's getting to a point, right, where it's just like, I mean, he's 34. Like,
Jamal Williams still on the team.
yeah, Jamal Williams, Kendrick Miller. They got Rashid Shaheed.
Your boy. Your
Shaheed.
boy.
Taysom Hill's not like necessarily fast either. So I don't know. He's definitely have his packages. I just wonder like when that goes away, or like you just replace.
He's gonna have at least 3 weeks where he gets like
Sure.
close to 20 points, and then those other weeks he'll get like 0.
You just gotta find the right week to play him.
If you got like a bye week replacement or something, I'd throw a flyer on Taysom Hill. You need a backup tight end for a week.
Apparently he's rostered, so you'd have to make a trade for him.
I didn't know he had that many carries, man. I didn't know he had 80 carries last year.
Yeah, he's more of a running back. Because in Yahoo, they took away his tight end eligibility because they started using him as a running back. But it was today they gave it back to him this season. So
it's interesting. Okay, Taysom Hill.
It's funny. It says +5 probably because of that eligibility news. So
he's like a good like last round pick in the draft if he needs like just.
Yeah. We still feel good about Ladd, man. We still feel good about Ladd.
We're gonna have to. Apparently, he's our flex going forward.
I mean Herbert got to throw to somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
He's too good to not have good receivers. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they lost pretty much everyone. So,
like him. I see a new Cooper Kupp, Edelman type.
Cool.
Yeah, I think he'll be like. I think he's supposed to be their slot guy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, slot guy.
But yeah, there are other receivers who they have Josh Palmer, Quentin Johnson. I know Quentin Johnson was a first round pick, but
they're going to try to incorporate.
So far, he's been a bust. I think Quentin Johnson didn't really do much last year.
They're going to try to incorporate him somehow.
I thought they threw him down. Like Quentin Johnson's like wide receiver 4 or something like that.
Oh yeah, and they got DJ Chark. I think, but DJ Chark is banged up right now. So.
Yeah.
So like none of those names are like.
Yeah.
The only one with upside, the most upside there is probably Ladd.
Yeah, and you figure like too when the season goes on, like and the Chargers are out of it, it's kind of like why not just throw them out there?
Yeah, because Josh Palmer and DJ Chark too are both more deep threats.
Yeah,
like down the field guys, big play. So it's like opens it up in the middle for McConkey. They don't have Eckler anymore, so like they don't have that third down receiving back between Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, the rookie Vidal. Like they're all like runners. They're not Eckler, so like, there's no running back that's going to get 70 catches at the backfield. So they're going to have to go somewhere.
Yeah. How do we feel about Eckler, man? I feel pretty.
I think he's
good
washed.
About Eckler right
he's washed.
Now, man.
Nah, Eckler's washed.
With that recent trade, I feel good about him.
I don't know. I feel like didn't last year he averaged like a career low, like 3.5 yards per carry or some shit.
3.5. He had 6 touchdowns. I mean, I'd take him late. I think he's definitely going to be more of a receiver for sure.
The thing is, it's Washington, right? Like they don't have a lot going on.
I love Brian Robinson too. That's the thing.
Yeah,
you love Brian Robinson. He's a quality flex back, bro.
No, he's gonna end up being like a top end RB2.
Really?
Yeah.
I had Brian Robinson last year, man. He was good.
Because last year, you got to figure like he was coming back from that off the field shit and then like he got shot, right? Like he got shot in the leg or some shit. So like you got to figure it's gonna take him time to like get back. But he was still like productive and effective last year. So now like a whole year going in, like I said, I think Eckler's about 29. Eckler's on the out.
I feel like the fact that they brought in Eckler means that they don't have full faith in him. But maybe I'm just.
I mean, you need a veteran presence back there, but.
I think.
Do you?
I think the way that you use Eckler too, like it doesn't hurt like Robinson's value.
Yeah, Robinson will be the early down. He'll play more downs.
Yeah,
he might not get as many passes, but he'll play more downs.
I think Eckler is going to be in the slot, man, a lot.
Really?
Oh, they got rid of Dotson too, so
yeah.
I think and that's what I was saying. Like if they get rid of Dotson, it's like who they go to, but also. I don't know. I think if you have Jaden Daniels, right, I wouldn't be surprised if they have a bunch of packages, a bunch of read options, reverses, a lot of motions, like where you just have Eckler kind of like in motion or like he's that guy, or a lot of like Robinson and Eckler in the field, maybe a triple option. I think you can get creative with that offense, especially before like to protect Jaden Daniels too, so like he doesn't have to be like that pocket passer right away.
How do you guys feel about that trade? I know you're an Eagles fan, PMC. It's weird to see a trade in the division like that. One and two, like we talked about how you want to have like weapons for Daniels. I thought we talked about
Yeah.
Dotson being probably one of the better ones on the team, and he's just gone for minimal value. Like I don't get that.
I think like I said, like I think they're gonna be heavy like run option. Like I think that because also you got to remember too, like it's what's it called Cliff Kingsbury. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of five wide, a lot of spread options. Like I always say, like Alex would probably say something too, but like the second running back or like that scat back in like his offense is usually like really effective. Like they find ways to get him like in the offense. So I don't think because Dotson's he's a bigger receiver, right? Like he's not really like a speed guy. So I don't know. He just might not fit the scheme. I think
What they even get for him? I don't even remember.
they got some picks.
It was
Lot of
like late picks. I mean, I think it just shows the fact that they traded him to the Eagles too, and for so little. I
That
think
means they don't have any faith in him.
yeah, that kind of worries me. Like that's how low they were really down on him, or they were really high on their other guys. They got the other McCaffrey. They got Luke McCaffrey, Diami Brown's like a young up and coming player.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah,
I think
maybe he's just.
I think it's scheme, man. I really do think it's scheme because
Yeah.
I don't know what do you get for him on the open market. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's just the Commanders setting themselves up for a Brandon Ayuk trade.
It could be. It could be. That would be
Adding a
interesting.
couple
I don't know how
extra picks
I don't know
to
how
the
their
roster.
captain. I don't know how the captain stuff goes. I know he's asking for like $30 million.
That would be interesting.
Because they said he was going to resign with the Niners. We still ain't get anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's
I
up?
would say
Was that offer from the? Well, yeah, I don't know who leaked that offer. It's probably the 49ers.
I see. I don't know. I see this opening the door for Eckler and Luke McCaffrey, man.
Hmm.
I really do.
I like McLaurin though.
Yeah.
Scary Terry.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good
Scary
offense.
Scary Terry's like quietly always does his thing. Like
Yeah.
he'll 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Not a lot of catches, but big plays.
He's another one of those guys that's just like he's not gonna get like his due. Like by the time like he's finally on a good team, or like if he just stays with the Commanders, like he just you know what I mean? Like his whole career is just gonna go by. You're just not gonna know. But like he definitely is like a solid contributor every year.
He's like DJ Moore.
Yeah, he's like
Actually.
Mr. Consistency. Yeah, like pull up his numbers. Like you can look at his last year. They were every year. It's like at least 77 catches, 1,000, 1,100 yards, 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, 79 catches, 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
So
like he's like he's the guy you want as your flex. Like just a solid guy, not a high low guy, just like someone who.
And it's crazy because only one game he went over 100 yards last year.
Yeah.
So
but he's just consistent.
Shout out to Scary Terry, man.
He not scary, bro.
Yeah, not no more.
Not scary, bro.
That was only his 5th season. Yeah,
I feel like he might have a big year because like it depends if James Daniels.
You gotta get the ball.
I feel like with like rookie quarterbacks, we've seen like if they like a wide receiver, they're gonna they like to force feed their favorite guy. Like the young QBs, the guys they rely on, they're gonna trust them. Like third down, I'm gonna throw it to him. And like they have no other veteran guys. Like
they got Ertz, right?
Oh yeah, Ertz. He's always hurt now though.
Yeah, he is. So I don't know. I really do think it's gonna be like to your point, like whoever's positioned in like that that offense to kind of get those touches, because Kingsbury's gonna spread it out. Like I said, he's gonna have 5 wide. So and Robinson's gonna get those goal line carries. So We'll see.
Who do you think will be their best fantasy player? Brian Robinson or McLaurin? Because they're both kind of like those flex guys, you know. Or actually, where's Robinson being drafted? He's probably pretty high.
Oh, he's a running back, so he's got to be in the
Yeah.
first 3-4 rounds. I mean, he had good production last year. Like I said, I had him. He did good work for me. But
He's projected
I don't know.
800 yards, 5 touchdowns.
On Fantasy Pros, they got Tony Pollard, Jalen Warren, Brian Robinson, Tajay Spears, Devin Singletary, Austin Eckler.
Yeah. Again, like I said, I like Brian Robinson. I don't know if I like him necessarily in this offense. If it's the same offense that we've seen from Kingsbury in the past, I don't know. It's because we don't know if he's like I don't think
caught a decent amount of touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad pass catcher, but a lot of those are going to go to Eckler. But because I could see like a James Conner type of season from him. I mean,
James Conner was a solid RB2 last year. I feel like
that's what I'm saying. I think I can see that. Yeah. I just think he's capped a little bit on the receiving end from just having Eckler.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have the ceiling to be an RB1.
Yeah. But I see the similar production.
Eckler be hurt, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like Eckler at all anymore.
If he gets hurt, he's done. I mean, hey, sky's the limit, right?
Who has him? What team is this?
The Commanders.
No, I mean in the fantasy league.
Oh, CHS?
I don't know who that is. I'm trying to think.
Luke McCaffrey, man. Second half of the season.
Luke McCaffrey.
Luke McCaffrey?
Just remember you.
That's why they traded Dotson. They got
Listen, PMC. Who are we dropping Osborne for?
Luke.
All right, that's what we need to be figuring out.
Pick up Luke. Pick up Luke.
You picking up Luke? Who's the Steelers' third string running back? If you want to do cuffs,
I have no idea who their third string running back is.
Nah, I don't like that cuff because Najee Harris is the real cuff.
Yeah,
he's rostered already.
Exactly. So you're like the second handcuff guy is not worth it.
Yeah. See, this says they were gonna start McLaurin and Dotson. Now Dotson's gone because McCaffrey's ready. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He's ready. This is time.
He looks so young though. Jeez, he looks like he's like 14.
Listen, if he's half the player his brother is, he on to something.
We should pick him. Yeah. We don't want no Brandon Cooks, no Marvin Mims love. We got Chiz from Titans. He's still on there. Matson's still out here.
Yo, Slayton available, yo?
2 giant receivers? Nah. I like Chiz. We don't have a backup tight end, right? If you need a backup tight end, I like Chiz as a backup tight end. I feel like he's still due to break out.
Yeah, he's not bad. Still waiting on a breakout.
He's one of those like just physical freaks playing tight end. I think he used to play basketball, so he's got to be good.
Yeah, depends on what type of Levis or what offense.
Yo, get Braylon Allen in here, bro.
Because they got so many wide receivers now. It's like, who do you guard? I think Chase is going to be wide open.
Yeah,
you got Ridley, Hopkins, Tyler Boyd. He's going to leave the middle of the field wide open.
Yeah. Depends on how the offense looks.
And you got to figure, what's the cliche? The tight end is always the young quarterback's safety valve.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Braylon Allen? What you say?
I mean, he's not a tight end, but I feel like he was good college.
The Jets backup?
Yeah.
That's not a bad pick.
Yeah, I like him too. I think he's
because he's a handcuff.
The handcuff. I don't know if he's gonna get the volume, but he's big.
He's like he's a stash
bruiser.
Let's see what KJ Osborne does week 1.
Oh my God, get him off the team, bro. Get him out of here.
Is he starting?
You gotta give him a chance.
Get him out of here, yo. Oh my God. All right.
We can start him, man.
Luke Musgrave? No.
I gotta look up the Patriots depth chart right now because I don't even know if he's.
I don't even know who plays on the Patriots anymore. Like, who's the starting quarterback? Is it Drake May? Is it Joe Milton? Is it
Brissett? I think it's gonna be Brissett.
It's gonna be Brissett.
They got Kendrick Bourne, Demario Douglas, Jalen Polk, and then KJ Osborne.
Get him out of here, bro.
And they got Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper.
bro.
Oh, they got Hooper and
Get him out of here, bro. I can't believe we drafted that guy.
he's
Hate
projected.
shot for
He's
that.
projected 19 fantasy points
all year.
this season. We probably should have looked at that before we drafted.
Oh man, yo. Get him
Projections,
outta
those
here.
projections don't know, man.
Nah, bro.
Projections don't know that he's gonna jump the depth chart in 1 week.
That's true.
Yo.
He's gonna
All
go
right.
off
You
week
know
one.
what?
And
You
like,
know
oh,
what?
we gotta start
I
this
got
guy.
faith in y'all. I got faith in y'all.
But I guess on that
Jesus
topic, right?
Christ.
If we stay on that topic, right? Like who are some other players that you're just staying away from? Like you're just like not drafting them, doesn't matter. Not drafting these guys ever.
Daniel Jones.
You can't go quarterback, bro. Most
If I-
quarterbacks aren't getting picked in the first place.
Daniel Jones.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, is he picked?
but
He's not picked.
I think a player I'm staying away from, and it's purely just on like where he's getting drafted, nothing to do with the player,
Yeah.
is Marvin Harrison. We kind of talked about it before we hopped on, but like he's like
Mhm.
really high in all these rankings. If you want to draft him, you're gonna have to take him like second round. Like you're drafting him to be your wide receiver one, and I don't know if I like having a rookie as my wide receiver one. It's like I think he's gonna be amazing, but fantasy like to take him that early, like
Listen, if
where did
you
he go
think-
in our draft? Where did like look?
I don't
where he went in
know
our
where
draft.
he went in our draft. We'd have to go back. But
Yeah.
if you think he's going to be good, then pick him. Like that's what you do.
You got to really like him though. He's getting so much hype. And
He not better.
Kyler
than
Murray's still the quarterback.
He went second
He's-
round. He went.
Oh my god.
Yeah, second
Second
round. See,
round.
you gotta take him.
Who he go? Who'd he go above? Can you go? Can we go?
I
look
think
at
he
that?
went before
He went
we took
above
Devontae.
Etienne. Yeah, he went above Devontae. So
Oh man.
and Etienne.
So, like-
yeah, before Etienne and before Stephon Diggs, A-Chain, Pacheco, and Pittman.
Yeah, I'm staying away from
That's
Harrison at that
wild,
cost.
bro.
That's too much
Who-
for me. That's too rich.
I like
Who was their
Harrison
first pick? Who was their first pick? Hold on.
for
What team is that?
That's the manager.
Mike. Jamar Chase was his first pick. So his running back team got to be trash.
I mean, he went wide receiver. I get it.
I mean that's not bad if you can go wide
Yeah.
receiver, but
different. I like Marvin Harrison Jr.
but yeah, I mean you got to go. I don't know.
I think he's.
Too
I
much.
think he's gonna have similar DeAndre Hopkins value. Because to your point,
That's not second round value.
yeah, it's not second round value. I don't like picking him in second round. To your point, but like you said, like you're not gonna get.
If I can get him in the third, yeah, I'll take him in the third.
Yeah,
maybe but
if I'm on that low turnaround, I might pick him.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah, picking him
In the
with the
second
six pick in the second round is
I
kind
might
of crazy.
pick him in the
bro.
second round, but it's definitely going to be in that second half. I'm not going to pick him in the top half of the second round.
I can't take him over Devontae Adams either. I don't know how.
I might.
If I got the last pick in the second round, I'll probably take him with the first pick in the third round.
Would you
That's-
take
that's how I feel.
Devontae Adams or Marvin Harrison? Who are you taking?
I would have taken Devontae Adams over Marvin Harrison in the first place.
Uh,
Like if we had that pick, like I would have taken. Well, I would take ETN, but if you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, no, if you're on wide receiver, I'm saying.
yeah,
I'm taking Marvin Harrison.
I'm taking Adams, bro. It's Adams.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Even
I
with-
understand,
even with no quarterback.
even with no quarterback,
yeah.
I have data. Like at the minimum, he's gonna get targeted. He's gonna be Devontae Adams
Okay.
when the
Yeah.
ball gets
So,
to him.
but what you just said, you don't think that's going to happen with Marvin Harrison? You don't think he's going to be targeted?
He might be. He should be.
I don't think Kyler Murray's. I don't think Kyler Murray's it. Like they don't got a quarterback either, to be honest.
I think I don't.
Listen,
Listen, I think late in the year we saw some good things from the Cardinals. Personally, I think that we saw some good things. Like they started to get healthy, and they have like
I know John Connor was good for them.
yeah, like Connor was good, McBride is good, Harrison's good. So like they have weapons like on the offense. Like
Yeah, they're young.
I think they'll be down. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna get opportunities. So they're saying 83 catches, 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns.
listen.
I think it's doable.
With competent quarterback play, Adams is like a top 3 wide receiver in the NFL. I can't take any rookie over that. I just can't.
So here's the thing with like Devontae Adams, right? Like last year we're saying Devontae Adams put up essentially those numbers, 2 more touchdowns, 20 more catches, right? And that was a down year. So
Yeah.
do you think Devontae Adams last year, like, do you think that's the type of productivity that Marvin Harrison Jr. could give you this year as a rookie?
Maybe.
I don't think he's getting 100
But my
catches.
point is, yeah, I
No,
don't think he's one. I don't even think he's getting to that. And even if he did, that was a down year for Adams.
No,
like
no.
I expect Adams to
And
be
he
better
still had
this year.
100 catches and 8
But
touchdowns.
what I'm saying is, like, that's Devontae Adams' value now. You get what I'm saying? Like, you think Devontae Adams is going to be better this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Better quarterback play.
Because he doesn't have Jimmy
Better-
Garoppolo starting.
He's also older though, and the Raiders are not great. Like, they lost Josh Jacobs. Like,
Yeah, but
Josh Jacobs wasn't great last year either.
yeah, but he
exactly.
gets
So they
some
don't have
attention, though.
they don't have a dominant runner anymore, right? So they're gonna have to lean on the pass. They're a bad team, so they're gonna be down more. They're gonna be passing more. So the targets are still gonna be there. The opportunities are still gonna be there. And he already proved he can get what he can get with really bad quarterback play. I think the quarterback play, even if it takes like a 10% jump better, I think he'll still prove what he can do. I don't think the quarterback situation got worse.
And he's getting traded to New York, bro. Like, I need
and if he gets traded back to the Jets, it's money.
But what do you think his numbers are going to be? Because you're saying
better than Marvin Harrison Jr.
No, but you're saying Devontae Adams is going to be better. So what is it? Because last season he had 103 catches, 1,144 yards, and 8 touchdowns. So what is he doing this year?
I think 110, 1,300, and 10 touchdowns.
I'll even reduce the receptions, but just as long as the touchdowns are increased to 12, we get
12 is a lot, man. They're
going to be throwing more because there's no Josh Jacobs. They're going to be throwing more this year.
You think
unless you're that big on Zamir White, but like
no, I just don't think the Raiders are going to be scoring like that. And like
when they do, it'll be because Adams is crossing the goal line.
Yeah, maybe the touchdowns. Maybe his touchdowns go down, but his catches and yards will go up.
But they also had what's it called? I mean, who was across from him? He broke out last year. I forget his name. The other wide receiver.
Jacoby? Was it Jacoby?
Yeah, Jacoby Myers. Like, they did draft like Bowers. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, Brock Bowers, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's not like he's the only person, and it's like again, like they're gonna be focused on Adams. And
like you said, now they got Brock Bowers, so now you got to guard Bowers too.
Listen, bro, like I said, when he has competent quarterback,
what do you think?
Top 3 wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah, but so you asked what you asked what
you're saying. What you're saying is that, like, I'm not arguing skill set. I'm arguing numbers. Like,
so what do you think Marvin Harrison's numbers?
Yeah, what do you think Marvin Harrison's numbers will be then?
I think he can put up 1,100. Like I said, I think he can put up 1,100 yards. I think he could put up like 80 catches, and I think he could have 5-6 touchdowns.
That's less. All of that is less than what Devontae Adams did last year.
But I'm saying that's what he's projected.
All of it, though.
No.
But all of it. So why am I taking him as a rookie with no data over the guy who did that last year?
Yeah, even if they're at the same level, even if you're saying they're at the same level, I'm taking the proven guy. There's less risk.
That's fine, but you're saying it like it's a given thing because this is.
I mean, Adams' history. Right? The past like 7 years for Adams.
Sure, but again, Devontae Adams, like he's in the league, like so it's like you're doing it against a rookie. Like he has history, the rookie has no history, so it's like
exactly.
But I'm saying outside of that argument, like I could literally say anybody, and they're gonna have history over Marvin Harrison.
No, but hold on.
No. Devontae Adams' history is.
But I'm just
we're not arguing Darius Slayton over Marvin. Like, we're not doing that. We're talking about
Devontae
Adams, bro.
I know, but you're not putting a number on Marvin Harrison Jr. Every time I ask you, you're just like...
Me and Lee both gave you numbers.
So what's the number? You gave me a number for Devontae.
I said 9. Oh, for Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Yeah. I agree with your number. It's 80, 1,100, and like 6 touchdowns.
Hold on. That was the thing. You projected those numbers? That's less than what Adams did last year.
That's Terry McLaurin numbers.
What do you think he's going to do then?
That same thing. 80, 1,100, and 6. And I think Adams is going to get 100,
I don't have
1100.
I don't have a real projection on him. But my point is,
So
I'm not banking on what he could do.
okay,
You get what I'm
He doesn't
saying?
want to take the risk.
With
He
the
doesn't want to take the
second
risk.
round,
Yeah.
bro. In
He's
the
saying
second round,
I get what you're saying, but all I'm saying is like, because again, I'm not saying he's better than Devontae Adams. All I'm saying is the Raiders haven't done anything significant that would boost Devontae Adams' value. You know, we're just saying that we think that either O'Connell or Gardner Minshew is going to be Garoppolo, like for the first half of the season. Like he's going to be better. Like that's the only thing that we're saying, and we're saying that's going to account for 20 more catches, 200
I
more
said the
yards,
catches might go
and
down.
it's
I
going
just
to
say he's gonna
be
be more.
4 more
Hold on,
touchdowns.
hold on. I said the catches might go down. He's just gonna be more productive with the catches that he does get, aka getting into the end zone more, which is what I need him to do as a fantasy football player.
What he did last year, again, I think the quarterback situation going into the year this year is better for the Raiders than it was last year with Jimmy Garoppolo started the year. Right? There's a reason Garoppolo got benched. He was terrible.
Sure.
Right? So even if the quarterback situation gets just a little bit better, that a little bit better on top of what he already did last year, which was 100 catches, 1,100 yards, and 8 touchdowns. That's the baseline. So like we're saying, I don't think he's going to do worse than that.
Put it this way: if he does what he did last year, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's
we got him in the third round. Like I'll take that.
But all I'm saying is like you can't like you either have to be with Lee or you're essentially saying there's no argument. Like I get what Lee's saying. Like
second round.
Because Lee's saying 1,300 yards, over 100 catches, a couple more touchdowns. Cool. Like I don't agree, but like I get where you're coming from. But like if you say he's giving you what you got last year, it's the same player. You know what I'm saying? Like you might as well go with Marvin Harrison Jr. You get what I'm saying? Like
no, but who? But to his point, who do you think is?
But I'm saying based off of what Sebastian's saying, not based on what you're saying, Lee. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I'm saying based on what Sebastian is saying. Like he's not taking he doesn't want to take the risk, right? So like, who's more likely to end up the year as just a flex? I think it's Marvin Harrison, who has a lower floor. I think Marvin Harrison has a lower floor.
Yeah.
Just because he's a rookie, we really don't know. Like Devontae Adams, his floor is still like a wide receiver too.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
but like if
Marvin Harrison's ceiling is probably higher. He's the high risk, high reward.
Put it this way: if the greatest tight end prospect ever came out, and you're in the third round, are you taking that dude over Kelsey just because Kelsey had a down year?
That's not what we're saying. Like because you're saying, oh, I'm going to take Devontae Adams, but I think the stats are going to be similar. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense.
I'm saying I'd rather be proven wrong by this rookie than take him over the guy that I know is going to produce.
Right, but
that's what, and I'm willing to. I'm willing to look like, oh man, he didn't believe in Marvin Harrison. Okay,
I mean that's fantasy.
Maybe I'll take him, bro.
That's always a debate in fantasy. Do you take the high ceiling, or
I'm
do you
not
take the lower
taking
floor?
any rookie in the second round, in the first 2 rounds of the draft.
What I'm saying is like it's bad value if you're coming from Sebastian's. Like Lee, like if you're like, yo, I think he's gonna get 1,300 yards, and like you said, his floor falls to what he did last year. Fine.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Or even if it falls lower, it's like fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he fell off. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that.
But
if you go back to
like, going to be similar, you don't take Devontae Adams.
Yeah. I think it's all about cost though, because like that's the whole reason I said I don't like Marvin Harrison is the cost, and I think when you're first, you can't really win your draft in the first 2 rounds, but you can lose it in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Because like if your first round pick is a bust, that's a big difference than if your first round pick ends up being an RB.
If you take a wide receiver who's a rookie in the second round and he doesn't produce to what you wanted him to expect,
it's too risky.
You probably lost your league, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
But if you do what the guy in that league did, where he went wide receiver around 1, 2, then I can be convinced in taking Marvin Harrison as my wide receiver too. But I don't know if I necessarily like going wide receiver, just because, like we said before, the running backs are so thin.
Who knows what his running back team look like right now? But we'll see.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, if you go by this draft, right? Like if you go by wide receivers too, it's like the other wide receivers in that round were like Puka. It was like Puka, Devontae Adams, Diggs, and Pittman.
Yeah, there's no doubt Harrison's got the highest ceiling out of all those.
Yeah, how you even find this video, bro?
It was on there. It was
That's crazy.
It just happened to be like we were talking about it for 5 minutes. I'm like, oh dang, that's actually the debate.
That's crazy.
Yo, we didn't pay for those rights. I don't know.
Oh,
We didn't get flagged.
It's there. But we'll see. It'd be interesting to see what how
it's gonna be a topic all year, man. We're gonna see week to week.
I think
who's
so.
better.
Harrison
The rookie and the vet. Who was better this week?
I think it's gonna be close, man. Like I said, I mean, last stream we talked about how we didn't believe in Gardner Minshew, and that's who we're believing in now.
I believe in Gardner Minshew more than Jimmy Garoppolo.
I do too.
Maybe I'm biased because I saw the Netflix show.
I believe in Kyler Murray more than I do Gardner Minshew, though.
In fantasy, but for his legs. I like Kyler Murray for his legs. When I'm talking about just
you talking about getting the ball to the wide receiver?
To my wide receiver. I don't like Kyler Murray getting the ball to my wide receiver.
Can we do a comparison? Is there a way? There's got to be a way.
Probably.
There's got to be a way. Or try to do a trade because we had Devontae Adams.
Oh yeah, true.
Yo, PMC, if you trade Devontae Adams for Marvin Harrison, I'm fighting you, bro. I'm so serious.
Don't propose it. Just
I don't
set it
want
up.
to trade though. I didn't even want to see. I'm not doing it this way.
I would rather have Neighbors, yo, than Harrison. I'm not even playing.
No, now you're being Homer.
What I am, but yo, listen. What round did Neighbors get drafted? That's where you start drafting rookie wide receivers if you believe.
I feel like he's going high too. Maybe I don't know why I'm so down on rookie wide receivers, but I feel like he went high too.
Listen, man.
Yeah, I don't believe in Neighbors at all.
I
would feel like how y'all feel.
I feel like wide receiver. I feel like just rookie wide receivers though were so hard to predict.
Had 15 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. He's trash.
He was hurt or something.
He's trash. Man. He threw for.
But as I'm saying, his fantasy relevance is his running, not his.
No. I'm saying Gardner Minshew.
Oh, Gardner Minshew. He didn't really play.
Oh man,
he was a backup,
he played every game except for like one. Am I reading
that's
this
right.
wrong?
He did play.
Gardner Minshew?
Because
he played?
Richardson got hurt.
Oh yeah.
He played every game except one.
Listen, man. He ain't have Devontae Adams to throw the ball to.
Come on, man.
He still threw 3,300 yards.
Hey, man.
15 touchdowns, 9 picks, man.
Yeah, but because you got to figure Jonathan Taylor is going to get all the touchdowns.
Yeah, but Kyler Murray.
Taylor missed like all the season,
Murray
bro.
played like 5 games and he had 10 touchdowns in the air.
Obviously, Kyler Murray is better than Minshew.
That's what I'm
the comparison was Garoppolo. The comparison was
we're
Garoppolo.
talking about this year now. We're saying healthy Kyler Murray and Gardner Minshew. Man.
Oh,
okay. But we were comparing. Hold on, we were comparing what we expect of Adams year over year. The increase.
Sure.
That was what we were comparing.
Wait till he gets Aaron Rodgers. Wait till he comes back to the
Jets. Man. Listen,
and then we'll see who's talking.
Listen,
man.
Even if he has Aaron Rodgers, I still don't think he's gonna have.
What? No, you're bugging. If you had Aaron Rodgers,
because you still got Garrett Wilson, man.
Oh, that is true too.
Yeah. Man, listen, it's Aaron Rodgers, bro.
It's Aaron Rodgers. He's gonna force feed.
I'm not.
Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is, Lee. PMC is ageist. No, I'm realizing this.
No,
you don't like the old dudes, man.
I think maybe like you guys are just not like realizing like there's only one ball, man. Like it's like
but
Jets put up 60 points a game, like,
and that shit is going to Devontae Adams. Yeah, bro. He gets open.
Okay, so
hold on. Wait. Does he still get open or not, bro? Does he still get open or not?
Sebastian, is Breece Hall on the team or not?
Yeah. Exactly. You just asked if they're going to put up 60 points. Yes, they're going to put up 60 points.
Breece Hall has to contribute. Garrett Wilson has to contribute. Devontae has to contribute.
Because Aaron Rodgers has ever had an issue getting the ball to his weapons, bro. What are we talking about?
You're not. You listen. Aaron Rodgers is 40 years old. So do you think the Jets are going to have Aaron Rodgers throwing 40 times a game throughout the regular season if they have Breece Hall?
I don't.
No.
I don't.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not against Aaron Rodgers. It's not against Devontae Adams. It's being real about the situation. Like they're trying to make.
Yeah, but we see, but in today's NFL, where there's so many, like no one runs anymore. So like, there's plenty of teams that have multiple 1,000-yard guys on their team.
He's not putting up 1,300 yards.
You don't think I definitely think Aaron Rodgers is gonna have 2,000-yard receivers. It's not hard.
He can, but not if he gets traded in the middle of the season. It's not happening. He's not getting 30. He's not getting more than he did last year.
But if he does get traded, usually the downside of getting traded is it takes time to get acclimated.
Sure.
Not if
with
you go on the
quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers.
But
bro.
yeah, exactly. They'll click right away, like first week.
Sure.
He
Like,
knows what he likes.
Just gonna,
He can translate the offense for him.
is on the team. They're just gonna
I'm
forget
saying,
that.
no,
he's the
I think
number one guy.
there's plenty of targets to go around, bro. There's
Okay,
plenty of
hold on.
You
They
gotta-
say that the Jets trade for Devontae Adams
Yeah.
week 6 or something.
Okay.
Who's the number one wide receiver on the team? now?
Devontae Adams.
It's Devontae Adams. But
Okay then.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that doesn't mean he's the number one option. Brees Hall is the number one option.
Yeah, but like we see offenses with top running backs, top wide receivers all the time. It's like
I'm just saying, man.
Listen,
you guys
man.
are like, come on.
the Jet.
man.
Listen,
If the Jets, all right. If this team on paper, Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, Brees Hall, and improved O line, that's a top 10 offense.
listen.
At the
it's a
worst,
top
10
5
offense.
offense, bro.
Listen,
Most likely it's a top 5
Let
offense.
me tell you guys why this is gonna happen, right? Let me tell you guys why this is gonna happen.
You always hating, man.
No,
listen.
I'm just being real.
It's this simple, bro. It's this simple.
You
This
hate on
year,
Aaron Rodgers. You don't like Aaron Rodgers because you think he's old.
Lee, it's alright.
You think Aaron Rodgers is old. That's it.
Lee,
Aaron
it's
Rodgers'
alright.
Best year, right?
Oh my god, bro.
2011. He threw for 4,600 yards in 2011. Right? Is that his best year? 4,600 yards, 45 touchdowns.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
There was a
his
year
career
where
is.
he had like
This is his best year.
he had like 2 picks total.
This is-
I
I don't know, but this is
was
best
that the year?
I'm pulling
No.
up my own stats. Hold
This
on.
is- Or it could be,
You don't
it could be the
believe-
48.
you don't-
It could be
you
the
don't
48 touchdown year.
Yeah, he had like
is it-
48 touchdowns and 2 picks.
No,
there
that
was a
never,
year he did
first
that.
of all, that never happened.
Yo, there was a year Rodgers threw like 2 picks, bro,
No.
all year.
Yeah. He had 25 touchdowns and 2 picks in 2018.
There it is.
Yeah, but that's not his best year.
I mean, he still had 4,400 yards. That's his career
Sure,
high in
but
yards.
there's
Second
also-
highest.
Lee, there's a year he had 4,600 yards and 45 touchdowns. And there's also a year he had 4,300 yards and 48 touchdowns.
Yeah, so why are you
yeah.
sleeping on him? Why are you sleeping on him?
you guys are
Yes, hold on. He
He's
had
sleeping on
a
him.
70 completion percentage that year.
I never even got to my point, and you guys are just jumping down.
He never had a bad year in his career.
Because you lying about Aaron Rodgers' best
never-
year. And
I
I
never-
What's your
ain't
point?
agreeing
What's
with
your
it.
point?
I never
What's your
got to
point?
my point. I was saying let's go to his 4,600 yard year because that's the most yards he was ever to dish out as a quarterback, right?
Mhm.
And let's just
2011,
see
yeah.
like how it got distributed. Oh wow, look at that! Only 1,000 yard receiver in
Yeah,
his
but he didn't-
best year when he had 46.
Greg Jennings had 900. Greg
Oh,
Jennings had
there's only
949 that
one.
year.
There's only one.
Greg had 949. He was off by
Yeah,
50.
this is-
There's
He had
only
949
one.
and he only played 13 games.
this
There's
is
only
facetious.
one.
Greg Jennings
and
missed
the
3
guy-
games that
and he
year.
had- look, but listen, he only
Greg,
had one.
hold up, time out. Greg
Yeah,
Jennings
I
missed
can't
3
say my
games
point.
that year. If he played one
Yeah,
more
he
game, he would have had a
didn't play
1,000 yards.
But I
Real.
can't even say my point.
I know your point.
Nelson
Go. You
was
just
the
said your
number one
point.
guy. Nelson was the number one guy.
Yes.
He had 1,200 yards. He had 15 touchdowns. He had 68 catches.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, so is that what Devontae Adams is going to do when he comes back?
I'll take it. 15 touchdowns, 1,200 yards. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
It'll be glorious.
And Garrett Wilson is going to have what? 1,200
Less
yards
than
too?
that.
I can see him having close to those Greg Jennings numbers. If you go by like per game, because he only played 13 games and he had 949, right? So yes, I see Garrett Wilson putting up like 75 catches, 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns as the wide receiver 2, because that's what Greg Jennings did.
So they're going to be the only people catching.
They're the
catching
only
passes.
people who deserve to catch passes.
Catching
bro.
passes.
Who else?
And-
Who else?
and
What
Brees
other
Hall-
wide
Yeah,
receiver I got, bro?
and-
Alan Lazard is trash. Trash.
But I'm trying to figure out what Brees Hall is going to do, because what is Brees Hall going to do? Like, he's going to have
Oh,
1,000
my
yards rushing, right? So can we just
PMC
combine
want to
these two?
argue.
No,
bro.
I'm saying, can we combine these two? I'm just trying to see if it's possible.
I already said I believe they would be a top 5 offense in the league.
Oh.
So if that means they're gonna have a
See, but now
1,000
you-
yard
now you're making
rusher,
it general, and I'm trying to see if what you said is possible. And you
it's
don't wanna answer.
possible. It's possible.
I'm saying, is he going to Starks and Grant? Brees Hall is going to, because he's going to have 1,000 yards, right? So like that,
I can't see. Yeah, he's gonna have both of those guys' numbers combined.
he's going to have both of those numbers. So he's going to have like 270 carries, almost 300 carries. He's gonna catch some passes. So I mean, this is not crazy. So he just takes their let's just say he just takes their value, right?
Which is 1,000 yards and like how many combined touchdowns? I can't see, but
It's 4, and it's like maybe 40,
yeah.
50 catches.
If Devontae Adams goes to the Jets, it'll obviously lower Brees Hall's value. It'll lower Garrett Wilson's value, but Devontae Adams' value slots right back in because he's still going to be the wide receiver one. He's still going to be the best player on the team.
Values, bro.
Those guys aren't as good as Devontae Adams.
They're not on my team.
All right.
It don't matter. And by the way,
and
2020 was Aaron Rodgers. Hold on, 2020 was Aaron Rodgers' best year, and guess who got 1,375 of those yards?
And I said that.
Devontae Adams, bro. I don't care that Brees Hall's in the backfield. I don't care that Garrett Wilson's on the other sideline.
Okay, so Sebastian.
You don't care. You don't care.
Say what you just said again. Say what you just said.
2020 was Aaron Rodgers' best year, and Devontae Adams got 1,374 of those yards.
And it's crazy because you think without Aaron Rodgers, he's going to get 1,300 yards on the Raiders with Gardner Minshew.
Because they don't have anyone else to throw it to.
No.
And I said,
get out of here. Get out of here, yo! You're not gonna tell me that.
You think Marvin Harrison? Hold on.
You think Marvin Harrison?
Yeah, you think Marvin Harrison? You think Marvin Harrison is gonna do that?
No, I didn't say. I never said 1,300 yards. You did. You said 1,300 yards. You said that's what you think he's gonna do. So you think prime Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams is gonna be the same as Devontae Adams and Gardner Minshew on the Raiders? That's what you're telling me.
And that's in 14 games, by the way.
They're not going to win. They're not going to win.
That was in 14 games, by the way.
Minus 6 touchdowns.
They're not going to win, but they can put up empty stats. There's such thing as empty stats. It'll be empty stats, but yeah, I think he can.
Come on, man.
Even bad teams, guys put up stats on bad teams. They're not going to win, but
man.
Listen, don't let Adams cook, bro. Don't let him cook on you, bro.
Come on, man.
We gonna do an update every week. What did the rookie do and what did the vet do every single week?
We could do that.
The rookie and the vet. We gonna see, bro.
We could do that, man.
I hope Harrison is good this year, bro. I really do.
We could do that.
I really do.
He's not even gonna be rookie of the year.
It's gonna be Neighbors.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Neighbors.
We could do that, man.
It's gonna be Neighbors just because he's gonna get the ball like 30 targets a game.
It's just crazy because like he had 1,500 yards with the Raiders. Devontae Adams.
That's what I'm saying. He's proven he don't need a quarterback.
You don't gotta worry. Nah, yo, you don't gotta worry about proving it.
He does.
You just gotta be young and hyped up and not be a quarterback. Apparently,
Derek Carr is getting laughed out of New Orleans right now.
They need to bring him back.
New Orleans is trying to get rid of him.
Listen. That trade is the other trade that'll work for me. Either way, just get Adams the ball, and we good.
Happens, man. Let's see what happens, man. See what happens. We're comparing him to
Devontae.
Prime him and Aaron Rodgers. So we'll see what happens.
Listen, man, Devontae Adams like that. That's what I know. And Marvin Harrison might be like that, and if he is like that, I can draft him next year. I'm not taking no rookie in the second round.
You're not gonna be able to draft him next year. You're gonna have to take him in the second round next year too.
Cool. So I'll have data though. That's my thing. Like I'll take him.
He's too risky.
If he's worth the second round pick this year, he'll be worth it next year for sure.
And you know what? And that costs you a championship.
Oh my god. All right, yo. All right.
I'll take the swings later in the draft. In the beginning of the first 2 rounds.
There's no way. There's no way you can tell me that Marvin Harrison Jr. has that much more value than Neighbors. That you're drafting him like 3 rounds ahead of him. There's no way.
I'm gonna just say right.
You want to talk about value? Huh? You want to talk
value?
Value. You're like, let's get Marvin in the second round when Neighbors went in the 5th. Bro.
But you know why I
can't
say that? You know why I can't say that? Because I am the only one on the stream with a fantasy championship.
That's not true.
I'm in leagues that I've played with you.
That's not true. I have a chip. I won a chip the year Cam Newton.
I've won chips. It's not in the league I'm in with you.
But I got me a chip.
Listen.
All right.
That's how
you're flexing chips in a league I wasn't in.
We're not. All of us aren't even in one league, so it doesn't even like.
Listen,
flexing chips in a league I'm not in, bro. That's how you staying right now.
Listen, we got Devontae Adams in this league. So if we don't win, what does that mean?
Whose pick was that?
That was my pick. That's my fault. But Marvin Harrison wasn't there. That's
Okay,
it.
he's already questionable.
You wasn't picking him, bro.
He's already
Marvin
questionable.
Harrison, bro. Stop it.
He wasn't
I'm
available,
not
so I
taking Marvin
wasn't
Harrison.
picking him. You're right.
You weren't picking him.
If
they
he
were
was
both
there, you would have
wasn't
took him.
picking
You would have taken
Stop.
Devontae Adams.
I might have.
You would have taken ETN, and you know it, bro. There was no.
No, I don't know if I would have taken ETN.
All right, bro.
I don't know if I would have.
Looking back, I might have would have went RB. Bijan and Etienne and this.
I would have won ETN 100%. And there's enough wide receivers in the league to get numbers, bro.
I don't know if I would have went ETN.
But whatever.
Etienne went burned me last year. Etienne burned me last year.
Yeah, Devontae Adams.
He had the hot start. He had the hot start, and then I traded for him, and then he was like mediocre in the second half.
I would have went Derrick Henry if he was there. To be honest,
that's
cool.
He was
gone, though. I think he was gone.
Nah, yo.
Nah.
Situationally, Derrick Henry getting less touches. Yo, Marvin Harrison, he the guy. Like, what we talking about?
But Derrick Henry is going to get those goal carries, so he's going to get touchdowns.
Man.
So you're right. He's going to get less touches.
Bro. We not banking on history at all, bro. We banking on
I'm
dudes
not
being
banking
young.
on history because there is no history with the Ravens. I'm just saying I think he's going to get goal line carries. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Terrible.
Whatever Gus Edwards did times 2. Whatever Gus Edwards did on that team times 2.
Yeah.
Which is like 30 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Because didn't Edwards have double-digit touchdowns?
Yeah. So 100% Derrick Henry on the goal line.
So man, get a graphic ready. The rookie and the vet. You know what I'm saying? Every week we go check on it.
That's how we'll start.
That's how we'll do it every week. Every week, man.
Every week, Marvin Harrison Jr. versus Devontae Adams tracker, man.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I think he's gonna do well, man.
I hope he does. I hope it's close. I hope it's something to talk about. I hope it's not an ass whooping.
It's not gonna be an ass whooping, man. No way. I don't even know who else they have to throw to on the Cardinals, but besides McBride.
Trey McBride.
Yeah, McBride's the only one. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who their other wide receivers are.
Let's see. Let's go to the depth chart, man. They got Michael Wilson, Zay Jones, Chris Moore. They'll probably throw to James Conner. Yeah, that's about it, man.
Yeah, Michael Wilson's pretty good, but he's nothing special.
That just means they doubling Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, now they're doubling him. Why? Why would they double him? There's no history on how good he is. Why would they double him?
Because he's their best player. He's the only good player.
Got drafted pretty high. Got drafted pretty high. All I know is when they double Devontae Adams, he still gets open. That's all I know.
Okay. Yeah, you can double him all you want. You're not stopping him.
He still gets open. I don't know what Marvin Harrison Jr. do in the NFL. I've
never seen him go up against an NFL corner. We'll see.
I've never seen a safety lay him out. I don't know how he looked like.
That's.
I don't know what he looked like after that. That's my point, great, man. I don't know.
You didn't watch him in college, man?
He might be his dad. He might be his daddy's son. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
He's better than his dad.
Oh my
They're
God!
not the same wide receiver, man.
Hall of Famer.
They're definitely not the same. They're definitely not the same wide receiver. Marvin Harrison's a Hall of Famer.
They're not the same.
Yeah, but
I get what you're saying.
5'10", like he's like 6'3",
6'4". He wishes he was his dad, bro. If he puts up his dad's numbers, then we got something to talk about.
I think he wishes he was him.
Oh my God, this is insane.
He's 6'4".
That's so disrespectful.
This is insane. I get what you're saying. Put up
the OG Marvin Harrison stats.
You're expecting Terrell Owens production from this kid right now.
No, I just
That's what you're saying.
Put up Marvin Harrison's prime years, please.
I just think that there's I'm not again. I never said he was trash or anything. All I'm saying is you forget that Marvin Harrison also was in a great situation.
Yo, but his son ain't.
Yeah,
he's better. He's more physically gifted.
He has the tools to be better than his father.
but
Yeah.
that
That's
means
as far
that
as
means
I'm
nothing.
willing
I
to go.
agree. So why would he want to be his father if he's in a worse situation?
Hold on. He still needs to.
Why would he want to be his Hall of Fame?
His
No,
dad is Hall of Famer.
But you can't, like, you're just saying he wants to be a Hall of Famer. You said he wants to be his father. I'm talking about
I'm saying
physical gifts.
he wishes he could put up the numbers that his dad put up in the NFL.
The physical gifts don't
Sure,
mean nothing.
but
It's what you do with it.
But what I'm saying, like,
Quentin Johnston
but
is
what
wide
I'm saying is,
receiver.
like,
four.
that's- but that's not a take.
Jerry Rice was not the biggest,
Bro,
fastest
but that's not
guy.
a take. Like, you can't say he wishes he was a Hall of Famer. That's not a take. Everybody wishes they were a Hall of Famer.
You just said nah.
Because
You
I
just
didn't
said
think you were talking
nah.
about Hall of Famer because I didn't like. That's not a
man.
take.
All right.
Everyone wishes they were Jerry Rice. That's not a take,
Listen,
bro. Like,
man.
every wide receiver would trade to have Jerry Rice's career or Marvin Harrison's career. Like, that's not a
You
take.
just said nah about that
No,
for him
No,
and his
I said
dad.
physical gifts.
He'd be better than his dad. You said he'd be better.
You said he's better than his father. You said that.
He can
based
be
off the
better than
physical.
yes.
He has the physical tools to be that.
Yeah.
But he still needs to get on the field and have some semblance of production before I'm willing to make anything near that claim. You're willing to make it right now.
And that's fine. But what I'm
That's
saying,
insane to me.
it's not insane. Like, look, if you're gonna wait, if you literally have to wait for everybody to be good before you can claim them, then you'd never pick anyone.
I'm asking for a year. I said I'm not taking a
That's
rookie
fine.
wide receiver in the second round.
You could take a year, but what I'm saying is, like, that it's too late then. Like, we're talking fantasy football. Like, the whole point is projections and what you think people will do. If you wait for them to do it, it's too late.
But we're talking value.
Yeah, but we're also talking fantasy football. If I wait for you to be good, it's too late. Someone's already got him. Someone's already took him. So you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait to see if he's as good as his father before we take him.
Is that risk worth the second round? That's the whole point.
That's the whole point.
I think it is.
Not to me. Not to me. When I can get neighbors in round 5.
If Devontae Adams is gone, yeah, I would think about Marvin Harrison because I like Marvin Harrison.
I still wouldn't have thought about him. I would have went Smith, bro. I would have went with any one of these other wide receivers that I've seen. Devontae Smith.
Because you
there was other.
No, like Smith. Like, it's not a common last name.
Nah, but my point is, there's other wide receivers to take that have put up all pro numbers. Like Smith.
So it's tiers. To me, it's all about tiers, right? When you're drafting, it's like, do you think this spot in the draft is worth taking someone in this tier, right? Because you don't want to reach. So it's like, there's obviously the top tier wide receivers, right? We all know Tyreek Hill, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase, St. Brown, Justin Jefferson, right? Those are the top 5 receivers. No one's going to argue there's anyone in that tier, right? And then you go to the next tier is guys like Puka, AJ Brown, Devontae Adams. Like, I'm not putting Marvin Harrison in that tier just yet. I have to put him a tier below with like a Drake London, Jalen Waddle, Mike Evans, Cooper Kupp, like for the value, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not taking someone in tier 3 in the second round. Like, there's safer picks in the second round. That's my whole point. There's safer picks. I'm not trying to lose the draft in the second round.
For me to pick Marvin Harrison Jr. in the second round, I would have to expect him to put up like Odell Beckham Jr. rookie year, like those numbers. I would have to expect that of him.
Which was the best rookie year.
What I'm gonna say is, outside of Devontae Adams, like, all the people that Lee named in that first tier or second tier were gone.
Yeah, so then you're reaching. So then I would go a different position.
He's the next one.
If all those guys are gone in the second round, if we're in the second round and the receivers are Puka, Marvin Harrison, Drake London, Jalen Waddle, that means there's probably a running back that fell. That means
there wasn't. We were there. Like, we picked there.
We did live this. It was Adams was the
Etienne.
Adams was
Etienne, right?
The different. Hold on.
Adams was.
It was Etienne and Adams were the 2 guys that he got picked over. That I said I would have taken both of those dudes over Marvin Harrison Jr. And I also want to say I would have added Devontae Smith.
And why do you love Devontae Smith?
Because he's good.
Get him out of this conversation.
Because he's good. So whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, again, based on what happens or like how drafts are going, it's like, it's not. Like I said, I would have picked him at 4 in round 2, probably not. But like 7 down, that's when I would start thinking about it in round 2.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna question anyone who takes him in the second round. Like,
I am.
that's perfectly reasonable. Me personally, I'm just not doing it.
It's wild,
That's all
bro.
I'm saying. I can see. I'm not all the way in on Marvin Harrison.
Listen,
I don't know.
everybody's going.
Like Sebastian said, I'd much rather get Neighbors 3 rounds later.
I guess.
What do you think Neighbors is going to do this year? You said
He
Harrison's
he doesn't have a good grade on Neighbors at all.
What do you think Neighbors' final numbers are?
I think I'm trying to.
I swear to God,
What did you say for Marvin
if
Harrison?
you
You
give
said
me
like
the
80?
same stat line that you gave for Marvin
No, he
Harrison,
said like 80,
no,
80, 1100,
No,
80,
no.
1100, something like that.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so because I don't think the touchdowns will be there.
He's not gonna get any touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he could have like a. I don't know exactly what the numbers were, but like a Pickens type year. Like,
Yeah, I can
depending
see
what
that.
happens, he could have some big games. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I don't know if they're going to be huge Pickens games, but I think he could have some huge games. He'll score a couple times, but like he's not going to have like. I don't think he's going to have 80 catches. You know what I mean? Like he may have like 50.
He's gonna be a boom or bust guy.
We're gonna
We're
have to change the graphic to rookies and the vet because I'm adding Neighbors in on this.
What do you
He's
think
gonna be
Neighbors
better
is gonna
than Marvin.
What do you think Neighbors?
Whatever Marvin Harris is doing,
What do you
Neighbors
think
gonna be
Neighbors
better
gonna
than
do?
that.
What do you think Neighbors? Because on ESPN they're
I said just now.
do
I
you
said Odell Beckham rookie year. I said it.
You're fucking right now.
they're projecting Neighbors to get more targets, or I'll say similar, but technically more targets than Marvin Harrison Jr. They're projecting the same thing, pretty much. They're projecting the same thing,
Exactly.
but I don't think he's hitting that.
Yeah.
But that again, that's your grade on Neighbors versus your grade on Harrison.
Yeah.
And the situations are similar. The quarterbacks aren't great.
The
They don't have
situations
many
aren't
other.
similar.
They don't have many other options.
The situations.
What do you
aren't similar.
mean?
The situations.
Now
aren't
Kyler
similar.
Murray's much better than Daniel Jones. But
Yeah.
It's not even true.
The situations aren't similar, man.
It's not true.
Daniel Jones is just worse at
Like-
running and worse at
like
passing.
Daniel Jones. If you want to talk about history, Daniel Jones hasn't supported great wide receivers in fantasy.
I mean,
We don't got those rights, man. Come on.
What was
That's
that?
you, man. Yeah, Daniel Jones hasn't supported any like wide receivers. Yeah,
He hasn't had any great wide receivers.
Okay, but you see what I'm saying? Like you're picking spots where you want to use history, and then when you don't, it's like he doesn't support wide receivers. Period. Like
Daniel Jones is pretty trash.
Yeah, like he just doesn't support it. So it's just like I don't know if Neighbors is gonna score that much.
He's not. But to your point, he's going to get more targets. I think he's going to get more catches. So if we're playing PPR, which usually I think everyone's playing PPR by now,
according to Sebastian, you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be using. Wait, they're gonna use Wandale.
Wandelay.
Wandale.
He's gonna be great.
They're gonna be using Wandelay.
He's gonna be great, and Wandale is
Jalen
gonna be
Hyatt
great.
is just a decoy.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is going to have like
Yeah,
6,000
man.
yards next year.
Yeah, like
Let's do
Singletary's
that.
gonna go off too, man. Like, so I mean, hey, Neighbors though. I just don't.
That's what I'm saying. I think I love Neighbors because I always look for those talented wide receivers on bad teams because like they're going to be throwing all game. They're going to be down 20 points. They're going to be throwing all game. They're never going to run. He's going to get so many targets.
I think I would be higher on. Honestly, I truly would be higher on Neighbors if it wasn't Daniel Jones, because I like again Daniel Jones is not the it's 1-on-1, let me throw it quarterback. He's like, yo, I'm gonna throw it when you're open. I'm gonna take what's there. So it's like
and
I don't
in
know.
garbage time, defenses will just play zone, back up,
Gotta get open.
let Neighbors get a couple easy 3-4 catches. I'll take it. Garbage time points count. Garbage points count.
We'll see, man. We'll see. Are we not? So we're just not big on any of the like Keon Coleman.
I wasn't trying to draft him.
I mean, they got to throw to someone, right?
That's what I said. Josh Allen got to throw the ball to somebody, bro.
I feel like Coleman.
Yeah, I mean,
59 catches.
I'm more big on
316
Kincaid.
yards, 5
If we're talking
touchdowns.
about the Bills,
Like that.
if we're talking about the Bills, you want Kincaid. I don't like anyone. Kincaid's going to be their leading receiver.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Dalton's a top 3 tight end at the end of the year. Laporta, Kelsey, Kincaid. Josh Allen's nice. Josh Allen is MVP quarterback, and we just listed all his receivers he doesn't have.
What do
He's got to throw someone.
what do you think Josh Allen does this year?
I think he does his usual thing. I maybe.
I think he gets hurt.
He
You think he gets hurt?
Damn,
That's not a
bro.
prediction. That's not a
I think he
prediction.
gets hurt.
No, that's
Come on,
that's
what
no,
the-
no, no. That's about as shitty as it is. It's
Unless
a
he's
valid
like injury.
prediction.
He's not an injury prone guy
I think
though.
he
It's
gets
like
He's not, but that one that means he's due.
He's gonna take a
Two,
beating this year.
he's gonna run a lot this year,
Yeah.
and
No.
he's gonna get hit a lot.
He's
I,
gonna
no,
more
I
than
think
he
I think
normally
what
does.
you're gonna. I think so. The reason I'm really big on James. There's a reason I'm big on James Cook this year. Is because I think they're going to run more because we saw it in the second half of last year when the Bills they kind of changed their offense. They went more to a run game.
Yeah.
That's why Stephon Diggs got pissed because they stopped throwing it to him. They started running it more with James Cook. So I think you're going to see that continue next year, especially with their lack of receivers. You're going to see them try to run a little bit more. So I don't think he's going to get hurt. I think they're trying to protect him more. So like I think they know that he's running too much. So they're going to again lead on the run game, especially with those lack of receivers.
I think he takes a beating. I also think I don't know. I think the Bills as a whole is kind of like interesting because are the Bills a playoff team?
I think they're a wild card team. I mean, they won the AFC East the past 4 years or something. So they're the best right now. It's hard for me to say that the Jets are the best team in the AFC East because the Bills have ran that division the past couple of years.
But you also have
what I
Miami
mean?
still there.
Miami's trash.
Well, the Patriots suck.
Well, Miami,
Patriots suck.
Miami's trash.
say
Damn.
Miami's a wild card.
Miami's only good in the first 2 months when it's warm.
Sure.
And then they got to go on the road.
They're a wild card. I mean, I think Miami's going to be better than the Bills.
Ooh.
I
don't know.
They're going to have to run every single time. And
it depends how high you are, how much you believe in Josh Allen. Because there's quarterbacks that are so good, it doesn't matter who their receivers are. We saw that with Mahomes, right? And obviously you don't want to go to Mahomes level, but what I'm talking about. Like there's quarterback, there's situations where the quarterbacks make the wide receiver. Kind of like we were saying about Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning.
There's
like,
17.
do we think Josh Allen is good enough to go with any wide receiver? I think he is.
There's 7 teams that make the playoffs, right? I'm assuming we all have the Ravens. We all have the Chiefs. I'm assuming you guys like the Texans.
I think there's only going to be one team out of the AFC East. They're not going to get one of the wild cards because the AFC North is too good. They might get all 3 of the wild cards, to be honest with the AFC North. But I think they have to win the division to make the playoffs in the East.
I don't know, man. I think they do. But I believe in Josh Allen. I thought he was going to win MVP last year to start the year. So
I don't get me wrong. I like Josh Allen. I think he's definitely going to make his team better. I just think there's just times where it's like when they need it, Josh Allen goes on his legs, man, and like they're gonna ask him to do too much. I think I think James Cook it's gonna be tougher, right? Like second year kind of taking over, and to your point, if they're gonna run more, they're gonna stack the box. So it's like if Josh Allen has to win games for them, he'll win some, but he's gonna take a beating doing it, man. Like I think over the course of the season, it's hard for me to not. At least I'm not gonna put injury on him, but it's hard for me to not.
You totally did already.
But it's very hard for me to not see him at least be banged up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what I'm saying, going into
he was banged up last year.
He's the number one. He's the number 1 ranked fantasy quarterback going into the year.
Yeah,
so.
and rightfully so. I just think it's too much for him to bear, man. Like unless Keon Coleman is that guy, or they unleash Kincaid, who are good players, but I don't know. That's why I asked, are they win now? Because they got good young pieces.
Yeah, I think they definitely got worse, especially since Matt Milano just got hurt again. But
Bill's about to win this chip, bro.
I don't know.
Believe in Josh.
It's a tough division, man. I think they miss it. I think it's close, but I think they miss it.
I don't know what their schedule looks like.
Schedule's probably gonna be tough, man.
It's probably tough because they had a first place.
They won the division last year, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. Like as long as Giants or Jets are healthy, it's like they can only be but so bad, right? Like I think they're still a playoff team.
The Bills, right? Yeah. Or
So
the
y'all
Jets.
ain't give me no credit for calling that last year, by the way.
Call them what?
The
We
Bills
gave
was
you
gonna
credit,
win
man.
that division.
They won the division in the past like 4 years.
No, but I said it when they were 7-7.
We gave you credit, man.
It was ass.
We gave you credit.
Whatever.
They still lost to the Eagles, man.
They did.
So,
Whatever.
What do you? Speaking of the Eagles and quarterbacks, where do you have Jalen Hurts? Do you have him? Because I think he's number 2 right now, right? So I think it's Hurts and on Fantasy Pros right now, it's Allen, Hurts, Mahomes, Lamar. Do you agree with that ranking?
Allen Hurts,
Mahomes, Lamar. Those are the top 4. What's your order?
I would have Lamar over Hurts personally, but
So you got Lamar 1 or Lamar 2? Like, who's your number 1 quarterback? Who's your number 1 quarterback? Fantasy.
I think it's still Josh Allen or Mahomes. I think they're 1 and 2.
Allen scores too much, man, for me to not have him.
I think they're 1
1
and 2. I think Hurts is 3 though. Out of those 4.
So you agree with the list?
I'm down on Hurts this year just because of Barkley. I feel like Barkley's going to steal so many touchdowns.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've also heard like Hurts has only thrown 1 pick like the entirety of camp, and there's just so.
So you think he's going to just throw more? He's just going to go off.
I just think they have so many weapons, and I think Kellen Moore is going to put him in a position where it's just like, hey, get the ball to these guys, and they'll make plays. So I think he's just going to simplify.
Between AJ Brown and Devontae, just get the yaks all you can.
Yeah, I think he'll lose. He's definitely going to lose some on the ground. He'll still have some ground touchdowns, but he's definitely going to lose some. But I think even dumping off to Saquon is like,
that still counts. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Wait, so where do you have Lamar then? Do you have Hurts or Lamar?
I have probably Allen, Mahomes, Hurts, Lamar.
Ooh, so you had Lamar 1. Sebastian, right? You had Lamar 1?
I think I still have Allen 1 just because he scores more than anybody, with himself. But I had Lamar 2.
Yeah.
Mahomes 3, probably Hurts 4.
I don't think Lamar has any weapons in the air, man. I mean,
and now he's got Henry. Henry's gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I think Mahomes is 1. To be honest with you, I think we just listed all these question marks. We didn't list one thing questionable about Mahomes, and we're talking about risk value. Give me Mahomes.
I'm not mad at
Mahomes. His situation got better.
You can't be mad at Mahomes. His situation got
better.
Bro.
He got more receivers this year.
Mahomes.
I'm also gonna say wild card. I still have like Kirk Cousins or Burrow may pop into those top.
CJ Stroud. You got Diggs now.
Yeah.
I don't know how when you talk about spreading the ball around, I don't know how it works. I thought the Texans should have went after Barkley instead of Diggs. That was my.
Well, I mean, they got Mixon.
Yeah, but
I don't know about the Texans either because obviously they got 3 good receivers, but I don't think all 3 are going to be good. It's like, who do you want to lottery? It's like taking a chance on someone. Who do you think is going to be?
Yeah, I don't want to draft anyone from that team.
Yeah.
Well, Stroud.
I would take Stroud.
I would take Stroud for sure.
Yeah. But I don't know which one of those receivers are going to be good. It wouldn't surprise me if Nico Collins only gets 800 receiving yards. It wouldn't surprise me if Tank Dell only got 800 receiving yards, or if they both got 1,200 yards and Stephon Diggs got. I don't know. I have no idea who's going to be good there.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about Burrow, man? You think Burrow bounces?
I think it's a comeback year. I think it's got to be, man. He's too good.
I feel like the mental part of the injury is a big thing, and last year, I don't think he really trusted it.
Yeah.
And now he's I think he's gonna kill it this year, especially with no Mixon. He's gonna have to just throw it everywhere.
Yeah, he's gonna throw 50 times a game.
Burrow's too good, bro. He's gonna be all right.
Yeah, let him do it.
Hopefully.
The NFC is just kind of trash now, huh?
15 of those touchdowns go to Higgins, man.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let's hope.
What about Jordan Love? Any projection on Jordan Love?
I don't know about Jordan Love. People love in the media, everywhere else.
I heard someone put MVP Jordan Love.
Yeah, I know he had a crazy end of the year last year.
He did have a good end of the year last year.
So
that beginning of the year was very mid, bro. That whole middle, it was very this dude. He ain't it.
I'm not crowning him. I'm not crowning him yet. People are putting him above. I asked.
Paid? He got paid, right?
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
All right. I got one. Jordan Love or Dak Prescott?
I'm taking Love. I'm taking Love just because I don't know what CeeDee Lamb's doing.
Oh, that's true.
I was gonna take Dak just because of the fact that he has CeeDee Lamb. Like,
I feel like eventually he's gonna get there. Eventually he's gonna play. Eventually he's gonna sign. There's no way Jerry cannot pay this man.
If he has CeeDee Lamb, then it's closer. But if there's no CeeDee Lamb, I mean, there's
CeeDee's gonna. How many years does he have left on his deal? Is this the last year? That's why he's holding out.
Probably.
Because like you can't not play, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He could.
Like you can't, bro. I don't know.
It's that team is tough because I'm like they just didn't recoup anything this offseason. I feel like
they got Zeke.
Yeah, like even like Gallup like retired. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was
like,
a big loss.
It used to be kind of like deep when he was like, "Oh, Gallup's your number 3," but like now it's okay. We got Brandon Cooks, who's injury prone, getting older, and you got CD. So I don't know. I just don't see it. I feel like it's gonna be one of those years too. Even like just mentally, like the team is just not in it.
The Cowboys?
Yeah, like if
you think this is Dak's last year there? Probably, right?
What's his deal? Is he a free agent?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because didn't he get like paid?
It's like, and what do you do if you go move away from Dak?
They got Trey Lance.
Trey
Send in the
Lance.
cut, bro. They got Trey Lance.
Oh yeah, he's in a contract year.
Dak's probably gone. He probably goes to like
they could void his contract next year.
The Raiders, Tampa. I don't know.
You could go to the Raiders. I could see that.
Giants. DJ doesn't work out. I don't know, bro.
I don't know. You gotta pay Dak.
Do they? What are you paying Dak, bro? Based off of what you've seen, I can't trust Dak to do anything, bro.
The thing is, like, the Cowboys roster, the rest of the roster is too good to like start over. You know what I mean? Like they're still ready to win now. So if you get rid of Dak, are you getting a better quarterback immediately the next year? Can you really get someone better than Dak in 1 year? Yeah. You're gonna have to draft a quarterback, get someone younger, develop them a little bit. Jerry Jones ain't got time for that. He said it himself. He's getting older. He's trying to win right now. So like, in 1 year, if you don't bring Dak back this year, who are you gonna get that's better?
Yeah, I think the other thing too is kind of like for any. I saw I forget what player was talking about it, but if you look at it right, any like skill position player, you kind of have to pay him the max almost for most of the positions, right? Like you can't, like if they're a starter, you have to pay him the max. You know what I mean? Like you, unless you're doing like the Geno Smith route where you're just like, hey, I'm taking a chance and then whatever, and then maybe I'll pay you after. Like, Baker Mayfield, for example, like those guys, cool. But like teams who are trying
you're not winning a ship with them.
Yeah, you're not doing that. Like you're just doing that in the meantime. But like anybody else, you have to pay them the max, whether they're good or not. Like I think some dude was saying, like he was like, yo, if you're a wide receiver, like quarterback, you just have to be top 14 to get the max. You know what I mean? Where like a corner, you really got to be top 5.
Yeah.
Like
they got to figure out how to make that work.
That's Brandon Ayuk. Right now, that's the situation with Ayuk. Ayuk's trying to get like $30 million.
Yeah. And
he's gonna get it too, which is crazy. Apparently, he's gonna get it.
He's gonna get it. Yeah, someone's gonna pay.
Crazy.
He's gonna get it, man. Shout out to Ayuk, man. Arizona State.
I'm trying to think of who this replacement for Dak is, and I can't think of a single player. So, I guess
Ayuk, man, 1,300 yards last year, 7 touchdowns, 75 catches, looking like Devontae Adams.
I'm a Ayuk hater. I don't think he's that good.
You got to increase the catches. Hold on. You got to increase the catches by 30, apparently.
But
bro.
For him, he's like
30 whole points.
We got CMC, if anything, this is better value, right? This is exactly what you said. Kinda. It's like a mix of what you guys said. He's gonna do more.
I'm not paying 30. I would pay him $20 million. I'm not paying him $30 million. That's like St. Brown. St. Brown just got $30 million, didn't he?
I'd pay him 25.
But based on this, he's giving you Devontae Adams value.
But not in that role. He's in a different role.
Exactly.
There's a difference.
As the two, he's giving you Devontae Adams value. You got.
But Devontae Adams has shown me a higher ceiling.
Listen, you gotta pay that man. You gotta pay that man.
He's not that good.
He's
He's not
giving
that
you
good. He's not
Devontae
that
Adams ceiling, man.
good. Not that good. He got Brock Purdy thrown to him. Brock Purdy
Even
makes
more
everyone look
so
good.
why he should get
Brock Purdy's
paid.
MVP. Brock Purdy should have been MVP.
No, he shouldn't have. Christian
on,
McCaffrey should have been
Come
MVP
on.
last year. We all know it.
Come on, man.
We all know it, bro.
Running backs aren't getting it.
We're not.
Why not?
This
Why
Brock
not,
Purdy,
bro?
That's his life.
This is stupid. NFL is so
It is
dumb,
stupid.
bro.
It is
It's the
stupid, but
stupidest
yeah.
shit ever, bro.
That's just how it works.
Lamar Jackson had, what do you have, like 24 touchdowns?
Yeah, he didn't have the crazy stats.
Had
but-
Daniel Jones rookie year numbers, bro.
Purdy, man.
But that's good. No,
One MVP, bro.
Brock
Stupid.
Purdy. I forgot
That's
that
'cause he
was his
won.
second year. Jesus.
Stupid.
Yeah, Brock Purdy. All right. Who else? We got anybody else we want to discuss?
I'm
Yep.
looking at rankings right now.
I feel like we haven't talked about like the Panthers.
We could do the survivor pool thing. We gotta pick a team for week 1, man. I need help.
Week 1.
What's up? I gotta pick a team.
Pull up the schedule.
I gotta pick a team.
All right.
Bengals Patriots. You want to use the Bengals early though? Do you want to use Joe Burrow early?
Eagles, Packers. Oh yeah, it's one of those where you got to pick and you can't use that.
You gotta
team
pick, and I
anymore.
can't use that team again. Yeah.
Oh.
So
I mean, you might want to go Vikings, man. Vikings, Giants. Whoever's against
So,
the Giants.
what's your strategy in these? Do you use?
I've never
try to
done
save-
one of
you
these
try to
in my
save your-
life. I try to save.
your good teams.
I
or
would
do
try
you
to save the
just play.
good
Just
team.
try to win this week.
Saints, Panthers. If you want to go ball so wall, pick one of them.
Maybe Dolphins over Jaguars
Raiders
at Miami.
Raiders, Chargers. I'm picking Raiders. No,
I wonder why.
That's a toss up though.
that is kind of a little bit toss up.
I wonder why, bro.
I gotta pull up the spreads.
Yeah, because the Chargers have nobody.
I wonder why. Man.
NFL Week 1 spreads. Let's see.
Also, Devontae Adams does go off against the Chargers.
I wonder why.
We'll
Man.
admit that.
I'm trying to think, bro.
All right, the Bengals are minus 9.5 versus the Patriots.
Jesus, bro.
That's the biggest
That's
spread
a
of the
huge
week.
spread.
That's the biggest spread of the week.
But then you got to go. You got to use Bengals.
Bills, Cardinals. No.
Bills minus 6.5.
It's tough. Week 1 is tough. You got to go with the short thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm not trying to
you
lose
can't
week
be out
one.
in week
You can't
one.
be out. Yeah, I might just take the Bengals.
Yo,
Just
but
take-
here's the thing.
play
Here's the
it
thing.
safe.
Everybody's gonna have that. Like, I have to win week 1. If I could get a decent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A
but
Don't
decent
get cute
goal.
week
You gotta
1.
take a
Don't get
chance,
cute week
man.
1, man. It's week
Gotta
1.
take a
You
chance,
gotta take a
bro.
chance then.
Gotta take a chance, bro. Let me get
You're talking about not taking a chance in the fantasy draft. You're trying to take a chance in week 1.
That's if you're taking a chance.
Broncos, Seahawks. Yo, what's up? Nah, that's crazy.
You think the Giants will beat the Vikings or Vikings beat the Giants?
Sam Darnold.
I try never to pick my team, just
Bro,
because.
But the thing is, like, if Giants
I
are bad,
clear-
you're gonna have to pick those games, man. Like, you have to target those games first.
No, I'm saying if I was to go in that,
Yeah, you're gonna have to pick them
in that game, I was gonna pick the Giants because the Vikings, they got injuries. Like, they just do. Giants are home. Vikings have injuries. Like, that would have been why. But I don't like picking my team for anything really,
Come on, man.
because I feel like there's a level of homerism that's just there. So I try to stay.
I'm
with
not. I think I will go Miami. Miami
Over the Jags?
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Are they
Because
home?
because
Yeah, that's a good pick.
It's week 1, so I would pick a good team to be safe.
Yeah.
And I feel like Miami is a team you want to pick in the first half of the season,
Yeah.
not in the second half.
Yeah,
of the
they're gonna be
So I would-
rolling week 1. Yeah.
season.
Mm.
Yeah, that probably is the safest pick.
I thought about Falcons Steelers, but Steelers don't be
Whoa,
losing.
no,
They
no.
be 500 every
Yeah,
year.
like Tomlin just wins random games.
Lions, Rams.
Actually,
We haven't talked about the Lions at all.
Wait.
What's up?
Last time we were on the stream, Sebastian said the Giants were going to make the playoffs.
I did.
What? I
did.
didn't block that out. I didn't believe him.
did.
I blocked that out.
I did.
You hopped off, but we were
Yeah, I
talking
did.
about it.
I
And
did.
Okay.
He broke it down.
And I said we gotta win
that
week
the
one.
Giants needed to win.
And I said
Put
week
your
one
money
was
where your
one of
mouth
them.
is.
So
Put your money where your mouth
so
is.
Hold on.
you still
Put your money
feel-
where
I
your
can
mouth is.
still believe
No,
that.
you
It doesn't
can't.
need to be the first game I pick
no,
on
you
my
can't,
goddamn.
because you said this was a game that they needed to win.
Yeah.
Guaranteed? You
So
guaranteed?
So you got to pick the Giants. Or
You gave a
or what
guarantee?
said
You
is-
do-
I
Did you
can
guarantee
pick,
they were gonna win?
Hold on. I can pick the Giants any week.
Yo,
Okay?
yo,
Any
no,
week.
no, Lee. This is what it was.
Listen.
He said
Listen,
that
I'll
they-
pick the Giants right
my
now,
word,
bro.
bro.
He said that they
I
can
will
make
pick
the
the Giants
playoffs,
right now.
right? And what I said is, I was like, yo, I
First off,
did
hold on.
say-
Time out. Hold on. Wait.
They can.
He
All right,
said,
Yes,
I got
they
it out.
can.
I got it out of my system. You can go.
We went through each game, and PMC said, "You know what? It's possible.
No, it's possible.
Yeah,
It's-
every team can go 8-9, 9-8. Yeah, they'll make the playoffs.
yeah,
It's like a coin toss.
But what I said was first 6 games,
They
like
gotta be 4-2, 3-3.
I said they at least have to be 4-2. They at least have to be 4-2, at least 3-3, because they have to be. It has to be positive, because the second half of the season they're not winning, right? So it's like the first 6
They have
games.
more division games. They play the Eagles at that second half. Yeah.
Exactly.
The
Eagles
Eagles
are
gonna
week
be
7.
sitting.
Eagles
And
are
week
week 7.
17, you can be sitting that second game.
But look, week 1, Vikings at home, right? Win or loss.
Toss up. That's a toss up.
Toss up, right? Week 2 at Washington with the Commanders.
Toss up. And we be
Toss
beating
up.
them.
Toss
We be
up.
beating
Okay.
them. That's 2.
Week 3, Cleveland at Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Probably a loss.
Week
Probably a
4 at home, Dallas.
Dallas.
Okay.
Who knows?
Week
Division game. I give you that, but Dallas.
week 5 at Seattle.
Seattle. At Seattle.
Who knows?
Giant-
Listen.
And then week 6 at home, Bengals.
Bengals.
So according
What's
to
that?
Lee, first 6 games.
Lee
you
said
got
2 and
4
4
losses
maybe.
and a toss up. 4 losses and a toss up. And that's the easy part of
mean-
the schedule.
Didn't one of those papers or sites put out like the talent rankings of on paper of all the teams or something? Weren't the Giants like dead last? Like,
Who cares? Who cares about those
Trash,
rankings, man?
I could see it, but
Good.
like they got to win some of those games.
you were complaining about him not having a take. At least this is a take.
That's what I'm
Giants
saying,
will make the
man.
playoffs.
Giants
That's
gonna
a
make the
take. Giants will
playoffs,
make the
man.
playoffs. That's a
said-
take.
I said
That's a
could-
take.
I said I could see it, man. But I'm
It's,
just like
it's,
they have
it's
to
gonna
go
happen.
4-2. They have to go 4-2 early.
Giants not making the playoffs, bro. I hope you bet it. If you really believe it, put some money because that's some good ass odds.
Yeah.
They actually
Nah,
aren't
man.
that great.
The Giants to make the playoffs. The odds
Yeah, it's
gotta be
only
good.
like plus like I was hoping for like plus 1,000 or some shit like that. It was like plus like 300 something. It's weak.
That's it.
It's not the
Yeah, I was hoping it was gonna be something
I'm gonna try to
crazy.
find it. Playoffs.
It was weak, bro. It was super weak. People probably been betting it.
Yeah, so I don't.
Oh, it's 390 on FanDuel
Yeah.
plus 390.
Yeah. So Lee.
I was hoping it was plus 900 or something
Lee's
like
not
that.
a believer, man.
The Patriots are plus 980.
Ah, man.
He's not a believer, man. I don't see it.
I'm not a believer in
When
the
you
Giants.
look at the
Not a
NFC,
believer in the Giants.
it's possible. All right.
So are y'all telling me to pick the Giants week 1? I was asking y'all for help,
I think-
not to be bullied into making decisions.
I think that,
No.
I think
It's
Lee
too
had
risky,
it
it's too
right,
risky.
where you definitely pick Miami if you're trying to win. But I think if you don't pick the Giants, you're a pussy. I think
I can pick the Giants.
You
every week, though.
have to pick the Giants at least 1 week, right? That's the. Oh no, there's 17
it's
weeks.
only- yeah.
So you
I
can
mean,
go the whole thing without picking the Giants.
I'm picking Giants week 1, bro. Fuck
if you,
y'all. I don't give a
I'm
fuck.
not picking the Giants any week. If
I'm
in
picking the
survival pool.
Giants week 1 because
All right, good luck.
They should win that game, man.
they should. They home versus a team with Sam Darnold at quarterback, bro.
If you lose the same, like that should tell you a lot about your season, man. You lose to Sam Darnold week 1.
Yo, Sam Darnold's about to get comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
Your boy used to see ghosts in that fucking arena, man. All right, he gonna see him again.
Hey, it's hard to do anything. You got Adam Gase looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Gase ruins. That's what ruins Sam Darnold.
So you going Giants? It's official.
I probably I can save it for next week. Who they play next week?
Okay.
Giants,
Commanders?
for the record, Giants are underdogs week 1. You know that, right? They're plus 1.5.
Hey man,
They play
Thugging.
it's either the Vikings or the Commanders, man. You gotta pick them at some point, man.
I was gonna pick him for the Commanders game because we be winning that.
No, you
But-
don't have to pick them. You
Division
don't have to
game,
pick
though.
them. There's only 17.
Nah.
18,
PFC covered for me, bro.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
hate-
pick them, man. You
fuck
said you
you.
said they're gonna make. If they're a playoff team, then you.
Here's the
should
problem. I
pick them.
can't
Then you're
pick him
survivor.
again.
Good. You shouldn't.
That's the
I would
issue.
pick
Get it
them.
over
Yeah.
I can't pick him again.
You don't
That's
want
the
to pick them
problem.
later in the year, man. Like you don't want to
That's
pick them
it.
against Baltimore, Atlanta, Philly, late in the
Maybe-
season.
When are they home versus the Commanders? That's probably their biggest chance.
That's week 9. You might be out of it by then.
Yeah, that's their best chance. That's their best chance to win at home versus the
well,
Commanders.
actually, no. They're at home versus Carolina too.
Oh yeah, Carolina's pretty bad.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, it's back to back.
That's
Week
9
9
and
And that's back to back,
Right before the bye
bro.
week.
I'm trying to save my Giants pick. Y'all trying to force it.
Yeah, but you might not be there by then.
I'm gonna be there.
You can get out week 1.
No, I'm not.
To be
Y'all trying to get me out week 1.
But to be honest though, like in these survivor pools, like I don't know what the week is, but like I wouldn't strategize it like that you're gonna make it to week like 18.
Yeah, you gotta just play.
So
it
what
for
you're
now.
saying is pick the
Play for
best
this week.
possible team every single week,
I'm
and
just
then
saying,
once you get there, you're there.
it may be
Yeah.
closer to like 10 or 9. You know what I mean? Like depending how people play it.
Like I don't like saving teams for later in the season.
Yeah.
Like I'm just trying just take it week by week.
Take it week.
Worry
by week.
about who you have to play in the future that week.
All right.
But
all
like,
right.
because you never know matchups. Like any week, someone's
With
starting
that-
quarterback could be
someone
out.
get
and
hurt.
With
another
that
team gets- you know what I
in
mean?
mind,
It's not going to
You can't
18,
predict the
I'll tell you
future.
that.
with that in mind, who would y'all pick? Because I was gonna
think
go
Miami-
Bills.
I think
Dolphins. I'm taking Miami.
is the pick.
I'm
I
taking
think
Miami.
Miami is the pick.
Miami over the
Yeah.
I
Jaguars.
think Miami is
Yeah.
the pick.
Mm.
They're gonna be.
If Trevor
Throwing
Lawrence
everywhere.
wins with no weapons, then I don't know what that says about Miami.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, Miami. I feel like Tua's a bitch.
Bro, like, but think about it this way, right? Like, there were games where A-Chain and Mostert like literally like won the game for them, and Tua didn't have to do anything.
You know what? I'm gonna believe in Tyreek Hill, bro. I'm going Miami,
Yeah.
and I'm locking it in.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Appreciate y'all, man. I'm going Giants next week, though. Fuck y'all.
You could do that, man. And you'll be out the league, and then we won't have to talk about it no more.
Listen, man.
Commanders week 2. That's not even a sure thing.
Pulling it.
It's not. Man.
I'm pulling it.
Trying to
Giants gonna be 2-0.
week 2. Oh, week 2 is 49ers versus Vikings.
That's a
Not is probably my pick, bro.
good luck.
It's probably my pick.
Yeah, that should.
You got to get to week 2. That's the whole point.
Yeah, that should be your pick week 2. 49ers Vikings.
Can't look ahead, man. We gotta focus on week 1.
I'm looking ahead. You're not gonna make it there anyway.
Listen.
Damn, you good over there?
Yeah.
You gotta help someone?
Yo,
Jeez.
listen,
That's
man.
what you're right.
You got-
That's what they like. Someone's
Oh, man.
Listen, man. Let's know. We gonna win this survivor pool, y'all. We gonna win as a group.
Hopefully, man. Get the survival.
think
that's the
this-
only chance because if you would have went with your strategy, you would have been out.
Giants are gonna win week 1, and I'm gonna talk mad shit next week or whatever week that shit happens.
I don't know.
Is that next
Really-
week? Our game's next week? Am I
2
tripping?
weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah.
God damn.
Isn't it like right after Labor Day or before Labor Day that week?
So,
Some shit. I don't know.
Wanderlei, what does he do week 1?
He gonna score a touchdown. So is Neighbors. So is Daniel Jones.
You sure? Touchdown? He only has 1 touchdown in
I-
his career.
Sam Darnold will have a better fantasy year than Daniel Jones.
Put money up, Lee.
Lock it.
Put money up.
I'll put money on it.
$50.
All right. Done. Easy money. Easy money. Easy money. Woo! Boy, you don't even know.
Damn.
Who's got Justin Jefferson, by the way?
Don't matter, man. Don't matter.
All right. Uh,
Okay.
Sam the man.
Well, I mean, y'all got anything else? We're coming up on what we got, hour and 45. Any last words?
Uh,
Guess not.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't have anything, bro.
All
I've
right.
already dedicated too much of this to the Giants glaze.
Yeah, you've dedicated a lot. There's been a lot of bets
you,
made, a
you
lot of
talk. You talked a
claims.
lot. You talked a lot.
Listen, man, I know who I'm rooting for this year: Devontae Adams and Giants players. That's it. That's my team.
I mean,
Devontae Adams.
that aligns with our team. So yeah, that makes sense. But cool. So I guess we'll end it there. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next week.